Good evening, everybody, my beautiful peoples. We are still working on step 4. We're going to jump right into it. We're looking at our priorities by consensus of opinion, according to the literature. And tonight we're on number 3, which is how we prioritize our family. And as I was reading through this, I thought this was more applicable to like if you had a husband and children kind of family. I'm going to answer it a little bit, but I'm not going to be as seriously engaged in this one because, like I said, I think it's more the household family than the regular family, which you'll understand what I mean as I get into the questions, which I will also put in the show notes again today. So here we go. To my family, there is nothing more important to a person's fulfillment than the family. Through the family, one can satisfy all the basic needs of a human being: to love and be loved, to cherish and be cherished, to provide and be provided for, to give and receive, to feel wanted and feel needed. All the basic needs of a human being can be realized through the interaction of a family who loves one another. So here we go. And this is why you'll see why I'm struggling. So A, write a short description of the love and caring you have for each member of your family. So that's why I picture it as a household. I started writing it down and, I have Mom and Paul and Kylie and my brother, which I guess would be my immediate family. And obviously, I love them and care about them all. And then it started bouncing to my uncles, and I just got on a runaway train. So that's why I'm going to keep this short. Number B, write a short description of what you think each member of your family feels about you. Do you think these feelings are justified? So I think that this answer is going to look different. I always love the timing of this. If I was actively gambling, if you're actively gambling, say, and you do have that household family, how they perceive you and feel about you would be different than like my answer to this question after 3 years of clean time and all my other efforts, and even things like the podcast. Even though they may or may not understand everything I'm doing, they're proud of me. So that would be my answer: is they love me and they're proud of me and very supportive of me, and I'm grateful for that. C, do you reveal or show by words and actions the feelings you have for each member of your family? This is something I'm getting better at. I think this falls in the vulnerable bucket. I think ever since I got out of treatment, my communication style has been better with my family. But when I was gambling, I was distant and, keeping my secrets and lies all to myself. So I'm sure that they felt that. D, are you responsive to the material needs of your family? See, that's what I mean about it. It kind of makes more sense from a household perspective. That being said, I am responsible, or responsive to the material needs of your family. I think I probably favor Kai in this. I treat her as if she was my own daughter. As far as if she needs or wants something, I kind of view it that way. And she's out at 15 years old working hard now. I mean, not coronavirus hard because the place is closed down, but to go to school, be on your honor roll, and have a part-time job, I think she's doing amazing. I digressed. Sorry. So, yeah, are you responsive to the material needs of your family? E, are you responsive to their emotional needs? Wow, 2 different things, right? So, again, for me, without much detail, I was never present for anybody's emotional needs. So I wasn't responsive then. I will say that I do a better job now. I think that I really saw how I could do that with the Bob's funeral and, that weekend, really trying to dial in and make sure that, Mom's feelings weren't hurt, which they didn't seem to be. She was really good. But my siblings were okay, and that they knew it was a safe place no matter what they were feeling. So I was trying to be there for emotional needs. F, do you share your thoughts and feelings with your loved ones? And do you allow them to share their feelings with you? How do you do this? So again, I'm getting better at this. I'm still not perfect. And part of that is my mother's like a worrywart. So I try to be pretty good about what I tell her. I don't tell her things that'll make her crazy. And I don't like getting lectured at 45 years old. And she means so well. She tries to tell you how to fix everything. She's a fixer. So I don't always share my feelings in great detail, but it's just so that she doesn't make me bonkers. And again, her is a place from love. And I think I am definitely way more transparent than ever before. G, what kind of example do you set for your children? Explain. So I don't have children. And again, I'll go back to Kai because that kid freaking challenges me and I love her immensely for it. You know, she tells me that I'm positive, and I find myself making decisions going, what would Kai think? Or how would I want Kai to handle this situation? So I think that's the best I can do for setting an example. What did I do to earn their trust? What did you do to earn their trust? I think taking care of, and this is a topic I'd love to get into someday, because addicts are freaking manipulative people, right? So when they're working on their recovery, they want the parade, and, you know, they take 2 steps forward, they get a week clean, and they think that life should be all sunshine and rainbows. And I'm kind of exaggerating, but I'm kind of not. I'm not saying everybody's like this. So I think that the best way to earn trust is to just take care of yourself and to do the next right thing, as we say at the center. I think that I'm trusted because I take care of business. You know, I'm not coming back. And even when I was gambling, I never borrowed money. I was never like, you know, can you rescue me? Or I'm late for a car payment or blah, blah, blah. That just wasn't my style, because that would have been like letting my secrets out, and it would have interfered with my independence. So I just think that you earn people's trust by doing the right thing. You can't just ask them to trust you or expect them to trust you, because most of the time it's not going to be easy for them. I, write a description that would best describe your family life. Do you think that each member feels as though he is a vital part of it? See if you could determine whether each member enjoys peace of mind and happiness as a result of being part of the family. So again, extended family, I think for me, everybody does feel that I'm a part of it. And I think that when it comes to me, there is peace of mind and happiness. Again, I think everybody is pretty proud of me. They know I'm determined. And I will get whatever I want through my own hard work. So, and the last one. What do you feel you can do to improve the general well-being of your family? For me, the first thing was not gambling. And the second, well, me not drinking anymore probably helps too, because I'm not very nice, I don't think, when I'm drinking, in retrospect. But just doing the best I can, being communicative, you know, checking in, trying to help when I can. Yeah, I mean, just making sure everybody's okay, as they do for me. So those are an awful lot of questions I'm going to have to type out, people. You might get an abridged version. Okay, it's the weekend. I know you guys are probably doing fun stuff, and it's probably not that exciting to play on a podcast all weekend, but I hope that you're doing well. I hope that everybody has a happy Easter tomorrow. And I missed like a Passover, acknowledging that. I didn't mean to do that, but it was Passover this week. And, you know, a lot of holidays and a lot of mixed feelings about how we're handling them. I think for the most part, everybody's optimistic. Hopefully the Easter Bunny stays 6 feet away from everybody tonight. Probably. I mean, he's kind of secret and magical, so you should be able to pull it off. All right, everybody, I will chat with you in the morning. Good night, my beautiful people.